I'm Mike Eppel. People have been going back to the shopping malls, but things are not what they were pre-pandemic. You can see the caution for shoppers, not as much browsing. Keeping your customers feeling safe is the key to the new retail reality. John Bardawill is the managing director, TMG International, calling it the Customer Fear Perception, or CFP for short.
Is this number one concern about safety overlapping any other concern when we deal with people, businesses, or any sort of personal contact environment. And I call this customer fear perception. And it's that ongoing concern that people have either consciously or unconsciously in dealing with services and businesses that require personal contact. And to the degree they have that, they're evaluating whether or not that's a safe thing to do or a not safe thing to do.
Bardawill says that companies now have to define themselves as either contact or non-contact businesses.
And retail, for example, is a typical contact business. If you're actually going to physically go into a location, by definition, you're exposing yourself potentially to a higher risk. The kinds of things, though, that some organizations are doing that are in that environment are quite innovative. And businesses are really starting to work on different solutions for that, which I think is great. And you're seeing some organizations being very proactive about it and building a process because they're listening to the customer, they're figuring out what works and what doesn't work, and they're coming up with solutions.
And even segments that were previously contact-type retail, like shopping for clothes, for example, has shifted to online.
What we've seen through this process is that because of the fear aspect and the safety aspect relating to, going into a retail store, people who considered going online but never did it are now doing that.
As John Bardawill, Managing Director, TMG International. And at the Business Center, I'm Mike Eppel.